Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adugo Iwogo. If you're stopping by for the first time, you're welcome. So today's video, I created it while I was teaching an upgrade student here. I had a student who came to the studio for an upgrade class, so I decided to film this look. So for this particular look, it was a traditional stroke engagement look that we're going for. So here's my beautiful model, Emily. I'm sure you guys have seen her on this channel before. So first I started with cleaning her face with the micellar water to cleanse her face of every dirt or products that might have been on her face before. Then I went in with my badescu hydrating spray. After spraying, I'm just using my brush to push in all of that product into the skin. Now I'm going in with the msmemetic bombshell moisturizer, which is an absolutely fave, like an absolute fave, you know, because it just gives this plumpy feel to the skin, especially for dry face. Like you're automatically, you just see the skin just getting hydrated and radiating at the same time. So my mother is not she doesn't have a dry skin, but I really wanted to use this moisture bomb because I was going for a more do I call it dewy? Not dewy per se, but you know, just I really just want the skin to be really moisturized. Yeah, I mean, she's not going anywhere from here, so I just wanted to keep it that way. You can see the skin already glowing, you know, from the application. Now I'm going to push in all of that product with my hands into the face, because I don't want it to just be on the top layer of her face, right? So right now I'm going in with an all-time favorite primer by a lot of Nigerian makeup artists, even across Nigeria, Pond's primer. So I'm just applying it on the areas where one can get oiled the most, which is around the T-zone. Going in with the Meron Skin Prep, that sweat stop. So for this, I normally just use it around the perimeters of the face. A lot of people have I hear people say they use Meron before moisturizing, before then going with primer and all of that. Well, for me, this is how it works for me. I'd like to use Meron like after everything, like after my after hydrating, moisturizing, add serum, primer. Then I like to use Meron lastly, allow it dry. So what I do is while the Meron is setting in, like while it's drying, I'll probably be trying to mix the foundation that I'm going to use for my client or the model, probably correcting under the eyes. So it gives it time. But another thing you can also do so to help your products like melt into the skin properly, you can get a hand fan, this portable hand fans that a lot of people use now, especially brides or ashobis for weddings. You can get that one, so it just helps to, you know, fasten the time it will take your skin prep to like push in and dry up into the skin. So here I'm going in with the MAC concealer. So I'm just using the orange color and a bit of a light shade concealer there, mixed it together to get a peach shade. Then I'm just using it to correct any dark circles that she has. So for foundation, I used L'Oreal and Huda Beauty. I think I used Huda Beauty in cinnamon and macchiato. Then this L'Oreal, can't remember. So here is just half of the face done and the other not done. So you can see, okay, that the left side is with foundation and the other one we're about to start applying. You can literally see that there's little or no difference from the left part. It means we actually did well trying to match her skin. So Emily has a funny skin tone. Let me not say funny per se. She has like a warm olive kind of tone. Like, you have to mix foundations with both undertones in order to get her exact foundation. Like, you might get a light skin foundation that is golden, then you just think that's her shade. No, I still have to probably use a foundation that has like a warm tone, or yeah, a warm tone, like red undertone. Then I mix it to get her actual tone. So I think we did well with the foundation matching. Here it is, left and right. Now I'm going to use this eyeshadow fluffy brush to apply foundation underneath the eyes, that's under the eye area. While I was applying foundation, I didn't get up to this point because the brush is actually too big to size up to the under eye. So I'd normally like to go in with a small brush just like that, a fluffy one that would also give that seamless finish that the normal foundation brush would give. So yeah, that's what it looks like there. Now just going to blend all of that in right now, blend all of that foundation. Guys, it's very important that you blend with your foundation even after using your foundation brush. This helps to give your overall foundation application a seamless look. If you're going for a very natural look, you want to push all of that product into the skin, so it is very important you do that. Up next, I decided to try this, guys. I would not lie, like, I know it works. I just decided to try it for us, all of us here, to see and learn. So I'm using the iMagic lip palette. Is it a lip palette? This is not the actual lip palette I use, but I kind of like the colors here, so I could call it like a correcting palette because it has almost all the colors you can use to correct. So I'm going in with this red, then I think I went in with that peach. Yes, let's see what next I used. I think I did yellow. Right, I did yellow. So going in yellow, then maybe white. God, guys, I did this shoot a long time ago. I've been so pressed with work, I've not had time to, edit this video. So I think that was it though. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that mixture, pat some on at the back of my hand before going into the skin, because I want to be able to control the amount of product that is going in there. So looking at it from here, it looks really nice. I hope you guys are seeing it as well. It looks pretty nice. So I'm blending all of that blush mixture into the perimeters of her face, around her nose. Just keep blending until everything just looks really nice. It is contour time. Well, so for contour, like I've said before, it is basically highlights and low light. Highlights for the lighter, or for highlights for using concealers or powders that are lighter than the skin, while low light, just like the name depicts, using concealers, foundations, powders, or any products on the face that is slightly darker or way darker than the canvas you're working on. Yeah, so I'm just going to allow you guys to enjoy the process. So I'll be back shortly. Yeah. So now we're going to set and bake lightly. Emphasis on lightly, because the amount of products you use on the face goes a long way to, you know, tell how the end result would look. You understand? So it is very important that you go in lightly while setting and even while you baking the face. You don't want to overly cake the under eyes. You want to leave it looking really soft and nice. So whatever you do affects your end result. That's the truth. They all just come together at the end. So yeah, I'm just trying to bake in lightly after setting. You know, when you set, you go in with little amount of product. Then now when you're baking, you go in with more products than what you had used earlier on. I hope we get it. Now I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in Dark Deepest. Yes, because I'm going for like a very deep low light, just to create more depth. Because like this powder is like 3 or 2 shades darker than our model. So now I'm going in with the Milani Cosmetics powder in warm or 09, like some people call it. That's the shade number to define her nose. I'm actually using this powder because it is slightly darker than her. I didn't want to use the same powder I used for her face because it would be too dark. Yeah, I just want a very soft contour on the nose. It will be there, you know, understand? You'll be seeing it, but it won't be so harsh. That's the whole idea for me. That's how I like to have it done. So by the time you're done with all the highlight and low light, your powder, the definition will still be there, but it won't be harsh. You understand me? Yeah, so I'm just going to push all of that in and just blend and blend and blend. Trust me, the secret to a seamless finishes application and how you blend, how you put your products. That's it all. Here I'm just trying to define the nose using same brush that I used with a setting powder, just to define low light. So I went further with the Fenty Mocha Mami to further define this face. You know, I have some clients, and when they come, they'll tell me, they'll use their hand and they'll tell me, I want my contour to pop, like I want to be well defined. It's usually funny when they tell me. I'll be like, all right ma, okay ma. So here I'm using a darker shade powder. I think here I use the Milani cosmetic powder. If you notice, it's not so bright to define low light. That's reverse contour. You can actually do this. You can also use the lighter shade, a lighter shade powder, or you stick to your setting powder, but just make sure that you blend it out completely so you don't see any harsh line. So here we're going in with brows. Guys, we already have a brow tutorial of we have a detailed brow tutorial. Oh my god, tutorial. We have a detailed brow tutorial. Funny enough, it was on this same model, but I just did her brows, so look out for it. We also have like a theoretical tutorial, so you learn from the basics before you even get into the practical one. So here I'm using my all-time favorite pencil. Guys, I say I will change pencil this year. I want to buy Mabrook. I've used Mabrook before. Mabrook is an amazing brow pencil. So for some reason I was just saying, let me just try something else. I think I've been using Classic for up to 3 years now. if not more. I literally introduced classic to a lot of my friends that are makeup artists today. They would use it and they'll say they are not getting a hang on it. They don't know how I use it and it comes out well for me. Some still use it and they like it. Let me know in the comment section, have you tried classic pencil before and do you like it? And what other pencils have you tried that you like? Or are you a brow pomade person? I have tried brow pomade severally. Maybe I'm not patient with it, you understand, because using brow pomade, I feel like it requires like a whole lot. So let me know in the comment section. Here I'm going in with Morphe Cosmetics. If you know me, you know how much I love the 3502 Morphe Cosmetics eyeshadow. Man, it's a must have. You must have it, guys. Here I'm going in with the Blossom Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It's a Nigerian brand. I love their colors, this particular palette, and it's really very pigmented. I'm going in with this green shade. So now I'm going in with this darker green from Morphe in 35C. I'm just going to use it at the outer end just to darken that part. Like I'm mixing both shadows together because I don't want it too bright. Yeah, so I'm just going to darken the end part. That's the outer V. From the same palette, I'm using that plum shade. It has this purple vibe. Yeah, I'm just using it to blend out the harsh lines around the eyeshadow, just so we have like a smooth finishing at the end. So just to further soften the whole eyeshadow work, I'm going to use this orange color from the same Morphe 3502 palette, the must-have eyeshadow palette that I said you all must have. Whether a makeup artist or a makeup enthusiast, it's an amazing eyeshadow palette. Just go get it. I'm using it to blend out all of the eyeshadow work, just so we have like a very flawless finish around the eye area. So guys, I'm going in with this Luzta Cosmetics glitters in Santa Monica and Marrakesh. I always forget to tell people the name of my glitters, but today, thank God, I remembered. So I mixed those glitters together. I never really use one glitters, except maybe I'm doing like a very natural look. Like I'm going for like a very natural look. Yeah, that's when I'll just, and they're usually like champagne colors and all of that, like very soft look. That's when you see me using one shade, but most times I usually just miss. So there, I'm done with applying my glitters. I'm just dusting off the excess, that's the fallout, with my setting powder, just to dust it off. So I'm not sure how I didn't record when I was using this, but this is the powder I used. That's the overall powder I used, and it's in Milani Cosmetics in medium and warm. So here I'm using my all-time favorite blush in Juvias Palace. Guess what, guys? I just got a new blush palette. Yay! I mean, I've been so used to, or rather, I'm so used to this Juvia's palette, and I thought to get something else, and I got the NARS blush palette in Taj Mahal. My friend in America helped me shop for some makeup items. Rosalind, thank you so much, Rosalind, for all you do. Rosalind is an amazing human being. So here I'm going in with my gel liner from Inglot Cosmetics. Yes, I'm just going to line her lash line. So now I'm just fixing her lashes. So guys, some weeks ago I met up with a friend, a colleague, and she was like, sometimes she wonders if my clients, they even wear lashes. It was so funny. They actually do. It's just that most of them are more of natural loving lash people, kind of, you understand. They some would even tell you they don't want lashes, and I get to force some of them to just use something that's out of their comfort zone, especially when it flatters their eyes, you understand. Yeah, so they fix lashes, or you know how lashes come in different sizes. Yeah, so now I'm going in with morphe cosmetic setting spray to set everything we've done. Just look at that face, guys, look at it. So I'm just using my gel liner to make sure that our line is really very neat, because oftentimes after fixing lashes, it won't be as straight as it was. Yeah, so for the lips, I'm just going to I used wipe to clean the lips, and going in with this brown lippy from this one I'm using is khaki from yangabeauty, and they are out of stock. I was looking for a brown lippy for a very long time until I got from Nuban Beauty. Yes, I got this brown lippy from Nuban Beauty in peach. So I'm just going to apply a lighter shade at the pout area, just like so. Blend, blend, blend. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial so far. Let me know what you love most about this look, and also let me know if you'll be trying out this look. Please tag me when you do. Kindly like, share, comment. Please guys, share this video with your friends so they can watch it. That's all I ask and plead. So yeah, I just added a lighter pink to the pout area and blended it in. Now going in with the yangabeauty brow set to set the brow, just to keep it in place. And we are done. And here's our before look and a finished look. So guys, what do you think about this look? I want to know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Bye.